Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World Channel. For those of you who are bird lovers, please don't skip this video because we're gonna reveal some important things on how to become successful in hand feeding our African lovebirds. And I was very surprised to look at the nest boxes inside the cage because I've counted some 38 new birds that are actually hatched in the individual nest boxes. But we are going to harvest 10 heads of this, the bigger ones, so that we will start our hand feeding. Well, of course, you know that if you are going to hand feed your baby African lovebirds, it requires dedication. It requires more patience because it demands our time. It demands our attention because there are many things or factors that would hinder, like the ants, like the lizards, or the predators like the rats. So these are the things that we have to put in mind, and please witness as we're gonna harvest our birds. I have here this box and we will fill this with baby birds. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, I'm going to harvest your babies. I'm so sorry. So just this morning, I was surprised to see so much of these babies, and I am so encouraged to hand feed them because one box contains at least 3 to 4. And there is one nest box that has 7. So I have to make hand feeding in order to fast track the production. And this is one of the options that you can do. You have to hand feed, but of course, we have to bear in mind that this requires attention because when they are already out, they are already subject to predators. They can be eaten by the rats or anything. Anything could happen. So we will secure them in a very exclusive place so that they will survive. So we will begin the harvest, and we will only harvest those ones that are bigger, meaning that they are already 3 weeks to 1 month old. Let me tell you that the materials for hand feeding is of course this syringe, and then of course this ball, and then we have this plastic spoon and this hard-boiled egg. So you will just get a small amount of this hard-boiled egg, and then you are going to mix the Cerelac. Speaking about Cerelac, I'd like to recommend the mixed fruits and the soya. You can also use the rice powder and the banana, but don't forget to mix it with hard-boiled egg. And the most important thing is to use hot water. The importance of using the hot water is to cook a little bit of the soya so that they will become friendly to the tummy of our birds. If you will just give it raw, meaning you will not cook it, and chances are they will suffer diarrhea. So this is one of the things that I have learned. I've been hand feeding of this kind of birds for more than 2 years now, and the system that we have adopted is doing well for us. And from time to time, we are also adding moringa to the food. So you guys can see here that the birds that we have just gotten from the nest box are slowly adjusting to the new feeding system because they are not used to it. This is new to them. So we have to slowly allow them to adapt the system of feeding, and of course we can just gently open the beak to the side and gently push the sirens so that they can eat the food. So just like that, and I am so positive now that this will survive because the age of this are actually 3 weeks to 1 month. In my previous blog, I said that do not attempt to hand feed your baby birds when they are still very young, meaning at the age of 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We would like to recommend that they gonna be hand fed at the age of 1 month, to be exact, or to make sure that they will really survive. And you will see also that they already have feathers, meaning that they can adjust in a new environment that you would put them because they are not anymore cuddled by the parents. So very important to put this shredded materials, the papers, because this will provide them with the comfort and also keep them dry. This is very important because if they become wet, then they feel cold and eventually they will become stressed and they will eventually die. So these are the simple things that we have to observe in order to become successful in our hand feeding. So we have done the first feeding and they look satisfied. They're sleeping, and I suspect that they will become very hungry after 2 to 3 hours. So at around 3 o'clock this afternoon, they gonna take their second feeding. So we are feeding them 5 times in a day. So early in the morning, we have to feed them, and then the 9 o'clock, the 12 o'clock, the 3 o'clock, and the 6 o'clock. And it's very important, the small frequent meal. We will not allow them to go hungry because if they are taken care of by their parents, they are from time to time being fed by these parents. And since they are not anymore taken care of naturally by the parents, we are acting as the surrogate parents. We have to take this responsibility so that they will not die and they will live as if they are taken care of by the parents. So guys, I hope that you have learned something about this. Bird farming is one of the most lucrative farming, and it's very easy. You don't require much of your money. Only you have to put some dedication and sincerity about what you're doing. So see you in my next video, and if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell because we are uploading very informative and very challenging videos. Only here at Dexter's World. See you in my next video.